So what is going on, guys? The Super Saiyan God here, and today I'm bringing you some Dragon Ball Super spoilers. But before I go into these spoilers, I just wanted to say that all the information I have has come from GovetaXV, so give him a follow on Twitter. I will post the link to his Twitter down below. I just wanted to clarify that this is not my information. I got this information from GovetaXV. So, Dragon Ball Super Episode 82. The title reads, Son Goku is unforgivable, the warrior of justice Toppo bursts in. As Goku and Jiren fights, and I think that Jiren is supposed to be Toppo, maybe that's how it translated from Japanese to English, or maybe that was just a screw up, I don't know, but I'm sure they mean Toppo instead of Jiren. So as Goku and Jiren fights, the Great Priest stops their fight, stating them to settle their score at the Tournament of Power. The Tournament of Power presented as a battle royale, where 80 warriors from 8 universes will fight at once and lose if they fall from the stage, and eventually leads to destruction of the universe. We know that from the last episode. They made clear that it was going to be a battle royale, or the Daishinkan, so that it was going to be a battle royale where 10 warriors from 8 universes would all just fight in one big stage and just fight at once. You can win by knocking your opponent off. You can't kill your opponent, so that's something that I didn't quite expect to happen, but so it's going to take a lot more than just straight up raw power to win this thing. Let's jump to episode 83, Forming Universe 7 Representative Team. Who are the strongest 10? So we already know who the 10 are, but the synopsis reads, as the Tournament of Power comes closer, Bulma and Vegeta giving a new life, a life that Goku and the others must protect. Can Goku gather the strongest members for this fight they must win? So I think this is Bola. The new life they're talking about is Bola. I think she was in the last episode of Z. I can't remember too clearly. She was definitely in GT, but I can't remember if she was in the last episode of Z or not, which I think she is. And it hasn't been confirmed that it's Bola, but I'm pretty sure it's Bola. Or maybe it has been confirmed and I just haven't seen it yet, but I'm 99.9% positive that it's going to be Bola. So anyway, episode 84 doesn't seem to be a title for this one, but it reads, the second child of Vegeta and Bulma is born in the midst of the tournament in which Goku and company can't lose now. Or can't lose now the baby, or can't lose now. The baby has become one more thing that Goku must have to protect. Meanwhile, Goku goes to Krillin and Android 18's house. So episode 85, Goku has gone to Dende to find the whereabouts/location of Android 17. Universe 11 has gathered all the Kaioshins of the universes who will be participating in the Tournament of Power. So this episode is going to be interesting, to me at least, just right off the bat, because I don't think Goku and Android 17 have ever met each other. I do remember one episode in Z where Goku did have a dream about the androids, but I didn't really read the manga that much, so I don't know if that's filler or not. So I don't even know if Goku knows what Android 17 looks like. But in the opening, there is a scene where Goku and Android 17 are walking together, along with the other members of the Universe 7 team. But they zoom in, and it's just specifically Goku and Android 17. So I do think they will get along well. They might not, but for me personally, I do believe that Android 17 and Goku will get along upon first meeting. Now that pretty much does it for the Dragon Ball Super episode spoilers. Now I kind of just want to get into a quick kind of just brief overview of the Universe 17. So to start off, we gotta go with the main guy. We have to. Goku. It's Dragon Ball. It's a tournament. Goku is gonna go freaking hard. He's gonna go ham. We all know this. Everyone knows this. Anyone who doesn't even watch Dragon Ball would know this. Anyone who has no idea what Dragon Ball is would know this, because he's he's literally in front of everybody else in the Universe 17 picture. So this just says this guy is the leader. But anyway, about a new transformation. Do I think he'll get a new transformation? I don't know. I'm not even going to say anything about it, because I haven't even thought about a plausible theory that he could get a new transformation. But, the way in the opening they made it look like, so he was covered in like this kind of red aura, kind of looked like Kaioken. Then he reverted back to his base form and continued fighting whoever that guy was I can't remember what his name was, but I think he's the leader of the Pride Warriors, or whatever that group Toppo belongs to. I think they're called the Pride Warriors, but I'm not sure. But he then continued to fight him in base form, so a lot of people have been saying that he has access to all of his power, or he's as strong as possible in base form, like, maybe it's some new Saiyan state or whatever, that he's just as strong as possible in base form and has no need to transform ever again. And that could be the case. And if that is the case, it could tie into the end of Z, because if you remember when he was fighting Oob, I don't think he turned Super Saiyan. I think he just uses base form. So while this doesn't necessarily mean, that doesn't mean he couldn't turn Super Saiyan or didn't want to turn Super Saiyan or blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it could tie into the fact that he only uses his base form now. Or it could support the idea that he only uses his base form now. But I have to rewatch the fight, because I don't think he went Super Saiyan, but maybe he did, but I don't think so. Now for Vegeta, the thing is, between Vegeta and Goku, their characters, they have to remain relative to each other. That's just Dragon Ball, what Dragon Ball is now. Goku and Vegeta have to remain relative to each other in some way possible. So, if Goku goes ham, then it's also safe to say that Vegeta will also go ham. And coupled with the fact that he now has a newborn daughter, which is a lot of extra motivation now. The fact that he wants to protect Bulma and Trunks and all that. So he's gonna go hard. Those are probably gonna be his reasons for going hard. For Gohan, we all know he wants to protect his family. Videl, Pan. But another reason I see him going ham in the tournament is the fact that he wants to prove his strength to his dad. Now, we see Goku still has that confidence in Gohan from the Cell games. If you guys recall last episode when Goku turned to the other universes and pretty much said, he said, gather all the strongest guys you can and throw them at me. I'll beat every last one of them. I'll take everyone down. He basically said, fuck you to universes. Like, I'm going to win this thing. And I think the universes started bickering back at him. And maybe someone told him that he was getting arrogant or cocky or something. I can't remember exactly what happened, but not too long after that, Goku pretty much said, I'm not worried about shit. We have a Gohan. And that kind of took me back to the Cell games, because if you remember in the Cell games, Goku had so much confidence in Gohan that he was going to beat Cell because Goku knew the potential Gohan had. So now, Gohan knows now himself that potential that he has. Vegeta, everyone pretty much knows the potential of Gohan, and, so do we. We know Gohan has insane potential. We've known this since the fucking Saiyan saga. Just as far as him going ham in a tournament, yeah, he's going to want to protect his family, but also I think he's going to want to prove himself to his dad. And also these last couple episodes, if you remember the episode where Goku and Gohan sparred a little bit in the beginning, he even said, I think, I want to show you that I'm still a good fighter, or how strong I am, or that I'm still strong, or something along those lines. So I'm thinking he's going to want to prove himself to his father, and that's going to be another reason why, Gohan goes ham in the tournament. Master Roshi, I don't know much about Master Roshi, to be honest. I don't know much about Dragon Ball in general, because I haven't watched all of Dragon Ball. I think I only remember bits and pieces here and there, but he took off his glasses in the opening, so that just shows you that he's gonna go fucking hard. If he takes off his glasses, that just shows you that he's gonna go hard, because I don't think I've ever seen him without his glasses on. Maybe in the Broly movie, but that doesn't really count. So, yeah, Master Roshi's gonna go hard. As for the androids, I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen. Have they even been keeping in touch with each other? I don't even know if they've been keeping tabs on each other because of the fact that Goku has to go to Dende to find out where Android 17 is. So that just shows right there that Android 18 just doesn't fucking know where Android 17 is. So I doubt they've been keeping tabs on each other, or just checking in with each other, regularly. So what would this do to their chemistry? And I think I read somewhere that the androids, when fighting together, like, get stronger than they would individually fighting. So that, I guess that could kind of make sense. So if that's the case, what would that do to their fighting chemistry? Obviously they wouldn't be able to fight at their maximum potential if there's some kind of barrier between them, or they're kind of distant from each other in terms of, you know, their bond or whatever. But I do think it could set up for some more backstory between them. You know, maybe we could get some flashbacks on, you know, Android 17 and Android 18 growing up, and maybe that could, you know, kind of reawaken the bond between them. And then they'll just fucking go nuts on whoever they're fighting against. But, you know, that doesn't necessarily have to happen, but I do think that this tournament in general, and them both being in it, and the fact that it's been hinted that they will fight together, I think that's a good setup for some flashbacks, to get into, you know, a deeper backstory into these characters, and, you know, how they grew up. For Krillin, we know his motivation. You know, he wants to protect Android 18. Marin, you know, wants to fight like Goku. Like, Goku inspires him, so he wants to fight like that too. And so we already know his motivation. As for Tien, once again, I don't know much about Dragon Ball. And, you know, most of his fightings, most of his kind of, I mean, he wasn't too big in Z other than, you know, a little bit during the Saiyan Saga and the fact that he held off Cell, which was just fucking insane. So I'm actually kind of excited to see him because he was a human. That's fucking insane that he was able to hold off Cell like that. But so I don't know. We're definitely gonna see his third eye in action. I don't exactly know what his third eye does. I think it does like some technique where he can duplicate himself, or maybe he has multiple techniques or increases his power. It does something, but, you know, he's opened his third eye in the opening, so he's gonna go fucking hard. And, you know, maybe he wants to protect Chaozu and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know much about his backstory, but the fact that he's in it means that he's gonna go ham some way or somehow. Majin Buu, it would be Hercule. That dog. I don't even know if they still have that dog. Is the dog even still alive? Has it even been shown in Super? I don't know. I just haven't been paying any attention at all to that shit. But, you know, obviously that would be his motivation. But a lot of people have been saying that, you know, he'll use Purification, and if he plays Universe 2, or watch Universe 2, or play DBO, Purification is basically the Majins have this, they revert back to their original form, which looks like Kid Buu. I think that's the original, just Majin Buu form is Kid Buu, that's the original form. So perhaps he could kind of do some purification of some sort and, you know, turn back, or revert into, or not revert, but kind of just go into the original kind of Kid Buu form, which I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I'm not saying it will, but if it did happen, I wouldn't mind that, actually. I think it'd be pretty cool to see Majin Buu, like, in that form. Would he act like Kid Buu? I don't know. The Kid Buu that fought against Goku and all that, I don't know if he would act like that Kid Buu. But it could work, maybe. I'm not too sure on that, so I'm not going to say anything else about that. For Piccolo, now Piccolo's always been kind of like the even-keeled guy. Like, he just goes into battle and just battles, and he's calm, calculated, collected. Cool, calm, collected. You know, he's calculated. You know, I just said that, but I had to say it in, like, a more smooth way. So we haven't really seen him, like, really fight for anything other than, you know, he fought for the Namekians against Frieza, I think, a little bit. He fought for Gohan, you know, when he tried his best to, you know, help him against Cell, even though they didn't really do shit. But I don't know what his motivation for this tournament is going to be. Maybe he just wants to fight. Obviously, everyone has that same, you know, common goal in mind. Like, we want to protect our universe. But I don't know if he's going to have, like, any extra motivation. Is he going to have a new form, like a giant Piccolo or something like that? I don't know. Or, like, a super Namekian Piccolo or something like that? I don't know. But I am interested into seeing what he will bring to the table and what he will do for Universe 7. So, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Comment, like, if you have anything to say, please comment, because, you know, this channel, I really want this channel to be kind of just, like, an I really want to be interactive with you guys, and able to just kind of, you know, have debates with you guys in the comments and stuff like that, or just kind of talk about some theories and stuff. So, you know, anything you want to say, just feel free to comment it, and I will do my best to get back to you. So once again, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you like, and take care.